Hello and welcome to my National Exam Prep channel. This video lays out 4 questions based on one scenario. This is typical of what you'll see on your exam. Remember, my goal is to help you pass your real estate licensing exam. In this video, I'll put up 4 exam questions from one typical scenario you're likely to see on your exam. Questions would be very typical. I encourage you to pause the video after you see the scenario and the 4 questions. Pause the video, give you time to answer, and then following up, I will have the answers, explanations, and some test tips. As always, I encourage you to take notes during these videos. Well, here's your testing scenario and your 4 questions. Look them over, come up with your answers. Pause the video here if you like, and right after this I will give you the answers and some explanations as well as some extra test tips. Well, here's your answer for question number 1, $40,000. What's his down payment on a $200,000 purchase? Would be 20%, $40,000. Notice I didn't give you the down payment percentage, I gave you the loan to value. You always have to remember that the loan to value percentage plus the down payment percentage will always be 100% of the purchase price. So 80% loan to value would equal a 20% down payment. 20%, $200,000 is going to equal $40,000. Well, the answer to question number 2 is $3,200. This one involves a few more steps to get to the final answer. Let's walk through the process here. 80% loan to value on a $200,000 house is going to be 80% of $200,000, which equals a $160,000 loan. And remember, discount points are calculated as 1% of the loan amount. So each discount point on a $160,000 loan would be $1,600. He's paying 2 points, so you get $3,200. So that's the correct answer to number 2. Just a little test tip for you here. Why would somebody agree to pay discount points to lower their interest rate? Well, generally the answer is to qualify for the loan. If they can get a lower interest rate, that will lower their payment, and now the borrower may qualify for the loan, or at a higher payment, he may not have qualified for the loan. And the answer to number 3, will he have to pay PMI? The answer is no. He will not have to pay private mortgage insurance. Remember, loans with an LTV of 80% or less do not require private mortgage insurance. And 80% or less for an LTV is going to equal what? 20% or more for a down payment. Easiest way to remember that, I think, is if a buyer puts 20% or more down on a conventional loan, they're not required to pay private mortgage insurance. So a greater down payment equals what? A lower LTV. Remember that relationship between LTV and down payment. Together they always equal 100%. An easy way to remember private mortgage insurance is the P in PMI stands for private, which means it's not a government loan. It's not an FHA or a VA loan. It's private conventional loan. And so PMI equals private mortgage insurance. And the answer to number 4, who's the mortgagee? Well, that's going to be the lender. It's just imperative that you know your O's and E's. And this one in particular happens to get students mixed up all the time. And there's a good reason for that. It's used wrong in the marketplace regularly. Notice the rule. Tom is the mortgagor because he gives the mortgage to the lender. The lender's the mortgagee because they receive the mortgage from Tom. But what do you hear in the marketplace very often? Come to my bank and get a good mortgage. come to another bank and get a good mortgage. You're not going to the bank to get a mortgage. That's what confuses people. What are you going to the bank to get if you want to buy a house? You're going to the bank to get money. You're not going to get a mortgage. You have to give the lender the mortgage before they loan you for the money. A couple other test tips here. The mortgage is given to the lender as security or collateral for the debt. The lender will make you the loan, but they want some security. They want some collateral. And so you put your house up by giving the lender a mortgage, and that acts as collateral or security for the lender. And so the lender is the mortgagee receiving the mortgage. Well, I hope you found that video helpful. Remember, I'm here to help you pass your exam. So check out the rest of my exam prep videos listed on the screen here. I've got an exam prep video for each of the 10 national exam prep topics. In particular, the financing video will have more information about the topic we just covered in this video. And as always, if you like my videos, please like them with the icon, share, subscribe, or make comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Good luck on your exam and in your career.